Hi, it's day number 3, and I'm here at the studio again. And It's been a great day. I've been swimming, I've been practicing, also having lunch, and now it's time to entertain you guys for a while, if this is by any means entertaining what I'm doing here. Anyway, it's day number 3, and we're talking about the third mode of major scale, and that would mean that it's the Phrygian mode, the dark one, the second darkest one of them all, very much of a heavy metal kind of thing, or flamenco, or something like that. -9 and all of that stuff. You see me holding a different guitar today. I decided to try this one. I did one video with this one, Rhythm Pyramid video earlier, and also this guitar was featured on my rig rundown that we did at the Hartwell Arena in December. Anyway, I still feel that this is a fantastic instrument. I played the Jolene Turner gigs with this one, and this guitar was very prominently featured on the Christmas tour also in December, and it's also going to be featured on the summer tour. And at the moment, this guitar is tuned down to D, so it's a full whole step down from regular tuning. So I have it set up because Joe wanted to do it that way in his shows. So in those shows we play the Rainbow tunes one whole step down, and the Yngwie tunes a half step down, since those have been recorded in E flat. So I gotta give it to the guy, pushing 68 years and doing those songs in that register. Hats off to Joe. And greetings to Joe also. I'm going to see you soon. Anyway, with this one, if you remember correctly from my old video, I have a possibility of splitting the coils in the humbuckers here, but I thought about going with a humbucker mode. It's kind of like a jazzy tone, a full tone. If I split it, it's a bit thin with this setup. It's totally different with a real amp, but since I'm playing with a plug-in now, it sounds better with a humbucker neck pickup. And also, I have to mention, there is a slight crunch there when I hit the guitar harder. That usually occurs with those tube amps as well. And I gotta tell you, even though we're talking about a clean tone here, especially in a live situation, I recommend that you add a little hair to your clean sound, because it cuts better, especially if you have keyboard player in the band. It cuts better from there, with the upper harmonics and stuff. So even though it still sounds clean. Well, anyway, as far as today, I went up to 105. It feels a lot better now when we're talking about the stability and the confidence of the pick attack, especially on a clean tone. It felt more relaxed and more stable. There's more stability and evenness in the picking. But hey, I'm going to start by playing the Pyramid with a tempo of 75. I'm going to be starting on the low string here, but first we just have to kick in the drum machine and give ourselves a beat. Okay, I also feel that the inner fluidity, time-wise, and the flow of especially the fast stuff. After a couple of days practice, has gotten better. A thought that occurred to me there was that I could try to do this throughout the summer, since we have longer breaks between the gigs. We're just doing weekends basically, and try to do it on a crunch tone as well, like a medium low crunch, which is a very dynamic kind of tone, even compared to a clean tone, because you can very much adjust the amount of distortion with your pick attack, and to see how that would work. But that's going to be after this cycle has finished. But anyway, without further ado, let's change the tempo. We go up to 90 and see what happens there. Oops, volume would help. Okay, that felt really nice. That felt really, really nice to do that. I tried to do 110 today, and I really, really had to push with it. So I decided that with this one, because I want to make the stuff sound good as well, as good as possible. With this stuff, I don't want to really go into that pushing sound, because on a clean tone, it doesn't sound as well as it does on a distorted tone. It just, you kill the string, and it just doesn't sound good. So if it comes naturally, it'll come naturally, just as we discussed yesterday with the pick slanting. I hope that nobody got offended by that. But there is a lot of negativity in any opinion based world today, so please don't get offended. It's just one person's opinion. Anyway, I guess that it's just time to go up to 105. Wow, let's see what happens. And by the way, for those who are interested, the drum library and the software that I'm using for these demos is Toontrack Superior Drummer 3, and I've noticed that it's a very, very handy. I've done a lot of demos with it. It's a very handy practice tool to utilize, and I also use it on my clinics as well. So go check it out. I have nothing business affiliated with the company. I just like their products. So that's what I'm using here. This is the basic library that yes, it's from the basic library that they have a preset called Nashville Slam. All right, 105. One additional thing that I notice when I'm going to the top tempos over here is that my left hand gets fatigued a bit quicker, so I can feel it already on the second cycle with the hands. I'm doing a lot of work there. Of course, it's going to get easier, when days pass, when you get the endurance and the strength. But okay, and that, you know, that was 105 for today, and I'm hopefully, you know, I'm not really looking for speed that much now. As I said, I'm looking for a better sound. We're gonna continue tomorrow, day 4, mode 4 of the major scale. We're gonna go into the Lydian tonality, which is a lot different. It's a lot different from the Phrygian tonality, as you know. And once again, if you're now stepping into this thing, um, I'm going through, you know, things quite quickly here. If you want to get a more in-depth um, information on any of the topics on the pyramid itself or the modes or whatever, go back to the old rhythm pyramid videos and check it from there. You get all the information that you need. But you know, as far as now, I'm gonna continue with whatever I was doing here in the studio regarding the tour. You could guess what it is. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun practicing. Enjoy the weather, at least here in Finland. It's fantastic early summer. So I'm gonna see you guys later.